Hello, Raptors, and welcome back to the letter. I got some great news, guys. So recently, I've been on Twitter, and I've seen the developer of the game actually posting that the game is out on mobile devices to play as well. So it's available on App Store and Google Play. So yeah, that's great. So if you guys want to try this game out yourselves, you can download it on your mobile devices and play it anywhere. That's great, right? So anyways, that being said, guys, let's get into the letter. Officially, oh yeah, we were basically bringing everyone in the party, so we were welcoming everyone. All right, relax, I'm just trying to be cheeky. All right, he can. I forgot this game has voice actors. Damn it.
The man doesn't serve dodgy plonk like the others when I visit, and he pays his respects well enough.
Okay, whatever you say, dude.
I could use a glass of wine or three, actually.
How about you just use the one glass of wine?
Rochelle's been in a horrid mood. Threw her stilettos at me the other day and almost took an eye out.
Ooh, that's something.
Not sure if this is how it usually goes, but I blame the pregnancy.
I wouldn't know, would I?
Still no plans for a baby?
That's none of your business, Officer Lee.
Well, I guess that's for the best. If it's this bad now, I can't even imagine how bad it'll be when that little baby bump becomes huge.
Have I mentioned how I don't trust him? No matter how hard I try to do so? At least he bought a gift, I suppose.
Why don't you just go inside and have some wine, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you just bugger off, Lee?
Think I will, thanks.
Greetings such as these carry on as the guests continue to trickle in. Whether we have short conversations or merely shaking hands and nod heads, I make sure to attend and welcome each of them. As the first hour passes us by, the rest of us stragglers and I adjourn to the bathroom. Any latecomers will have the attention of the porter instead. I have other duties to attend to now. Oh, look at that! I guess it's a ballroom. I knew it was definitely a ballroom-ish. You can't call this a party. You should definitely call this a ball. This is what posh balls look like, right? I don't know. Hosting parties is always the same old songs and dances, no matter how big or small it is. You make sure your guests are well fed, have good company, and have them generally enjoy themselves. So when my opening remarks are done, when the band has started to play and the guests have started eating, I find myself wandering around aimlessly unless I am pulled aside. For a while, I stay with a small group and entertain them before excusing myself. And when they are not watching me, I end up watching them. Well, that's some kind of sounds like some stalkerish kind of thing to do. I'm just saying. When they don't listen, I do. A local banker is having trouble with his daughter. He wishes to marry her off, but she wants nothing more to make music. Forced marriages never worked out, guys. Never works out, forced marriages. One of our hotel managers worry about the stolen belongings of one of his patrons. A failing in security which should be brought up to a high authority soon. Our major, well, his cat died. You have some keen hearing senses there, Hannah. I was going to say Isabel. I really miss Isabel. Well, I think I remember her name now. Was it Rose? I think it was Rose, right? Then there's that rose-haired woman once again. No, I mean her name is really Rose, I think. It is hard to notice her with her distinctive locks. She also lacks the grace that the other ladies have, though that does not make her any less beautiful. Her stance and the air she exudes instead are strong, and they make her stand out despite her casual attire. Many men have already given her their attention, but each invitation to dance has been turned down like a boss. I approach, intrigued, although it is not great mystery what occupies her own attention, with the glances she keeps sending towards the boy with the oriental hair. She remains unaware though, even as I stand behind her, pretending that I am there for a drink.
You would catch his eye a lot better if you wore nicer clothes, don't you think?
Ah, Hannah.
Didn't realize the housewarming was going to be this fancy. I would have gone with a nice dress if I knew.
Yeah, well, the other guy didn't tell you. I forgot their names. I'm really bummed that I forgot their names, guys.
Oh, you're fine, dearie. It's only really the parvenus, those who climb, that come to these parties all dolled up.
Oh.
Quite the black-haired beauty, isn't he?
I seem to recall that he had kind of bluish hair. Was it black? I don't know. Yeah, look, it has a shade of blue on it. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read that. I thought that was the dialogue. Alright, I don't think I can go back on that. He merely passes by, and it's a wonder he doesn't hear what I say.
Who, Ash?
Oh, Ash, that's what it is. Ash Ketchum. Now I remember.
You know, you really shouldn't have turned down those offers. If I wasn't married, I'd happily go dancing with those young men.
Sure.
But you said a name. Ash. That's the exquisite lad you've been looking at all this time.
Exquisite lad you've been looking at all this time, huh?
I don't know him, and I'm the one hosting this party. That must mean you know each other.
Well, duh.
Is he your boyfriend then? Because that would explain those rejections.
Baka. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is a great angle to be looking at. Nothing to see here, folks. Kids under 18, cover your eyes. Not safe for work. Whatever it is, alright. In all my life, I have never seen a face grow red so fast. The shade of her hair did not help as well. This is the most pink I've seen on a person. Really?
What? No, that's ridiculous. He isn't my boyfriend.
No. Mikasa Yuri does it.
Such a violent reaction. A simple no would have sufficed.
Ah, you tease.
Many here would be happy to hear it.
And I haven't been looking at him.
Sure.
That's right. You've been staring. Quite heatedly, in fact. Although I'm not sure if you look like you want to kiss him or kill him.
Maybe a mixture of both. Maybe a mixture of both.
It's more the latter currently.
Just don't go murdering him on my property.
Oh, sure, because your property has seen enough murders already, huh? Which is gonna happen in the future as well. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Hey, I'm just speaking the facts, guys.
I don't want to walk into a room and suddenly find a body.
Oh, that's
there.
that's understatement. Have you tried looking in the closet for once? Don't go there. But I'm just saying. I waver as I feel the burning of someone's stares. It's chilling, and though I'm used to enduring the gaze of others, this one makes the hairs on my neck stand up. There it is. There it is. There she is. My attention is pulled from the girl, and I see a woman staring. The dark haired and dirty she looks like a beggar than a guest, and I have half the mind to call the security at her when her mouth breaks out into a grin. Yep, definitely not creepy at all, guys. It is creepy. All I hear is her laughing, taunting. Her stare makes my blood run cold. She looks at me like I am nothing but pig to slaughter for her amusement. It makes my hand shake and I nearly drop my drink. But then in a blink, she's gone, and the buzz of the party returns. Don't ever mention a dead body in a mansion which is completely haunted in the first place. You should know better, Hannah.
I'll keep that in mind, but... Are you alright?
I'm hunky-dory.
Yes, sorry. I just thought I saw something strange. It must be the trick of the light.
Why do you ignore this? Why do you ignore this fact and just take them out as... I don't understand. What?
Anyway, on a right, as you must already know.
Rebecca Gales.
Oh! Yeah, her name was Rebecca and I called her Rose. Who was Rose? I swear there was someone called Rose in this game. Wait a minute, was Rose the person who died? See, this is the problem when I don't play the game for so long. Okay, anyways.
Gales.
The name is familiar. like a fond memory. I recall a kind lady, a private tutor who treated me like her own daughter when I was young. She'd even bring me food when there was no need to do so. Usually stowies, which I honestly hadn't been too keen about, though I ate them nonetheless because she bought them for me.
Oh, the professor!
Oh,
And your little Becky!
oh, Becky.
My parents couldn't make it since they're in Scotland right now. And Mom says hi, by the way.
You know my parents?
But yeah, that's me. Little Becky. We met once before.
Yes, oh, I remember you!
Oh.
You were the cutest
Oh.
little thing with glasses! And when we met, you were having boy troubles with this lad called something with an A.
A for Ash Ketchup?
What was it again?
Ash.
Aaron, Alan, Adele, Albert,
Whoa!
Alexander,
Whoa!
Andrew?
Hold it. That's a lot of names to think of, and I had no crushes on this many boys. Then, whoa, just whoa. The more I list of names, the more red and quiet Becky gets. She starts to look a bit miserable as her body language shows discomfort and stiffness. Perhaps I've triggered a horrid childhood memory. Surely I hadn't been mean when she visited her with her mother. I don't quite remember all of it.
Ashton! Ash!
Ash. Ketchum. That's him.
That man is that boy! The same one. Oh, goodness me, after all these years!
How do you know? I just want to know that. I get that she used to bring us food and everything, but I want to learn more.
I can see why, though. He's quite dashing.
God, dashing and debonair, huh?
You don't really need to announce it to everyone within earshot, you know? Keep it down.
I'm so sorry, but it really is cute.
Okay. And a tad bit sad.
So, this is a nice party, Miss Wright.
Okay.
Please, Anna's fine. We're friends of a sort, aren't we? We must be friends, seeing as I know about your little infatuation, Becky.
Friends. You don't seem to be really good at making friends, Hannah. Especially what happened with Zachary. Don't you go flirting off with Rebecca here now as well. I swear, I don't want this to turn out into some kinky horseshit.
Don't you worry,
Just
dearie. You'll have your happy ending yet.
Okay.
I'm not too concerned about that, am I? That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh? And what makes you think that? Doesn't everybody want their happy ending?
Everyone does, but you don't have to announce it like that, Hannah. In front of all these people. Baka. You, baka. Babaka. Hentai. I don't know why I said hentai. I just love saying that.
The idea of happy endings sounds like they're just for fairy tales. And they are, sorta.
Soda.
I don't think you can just sit around, trapped in some tower and hope for the best.
Well,
If you love them, you have to fight for it, right?
fight for it.
You're not just going to sit there and hope that everything will just fix itself on its own. Like everything, you have to work at it.
And are you working at it?
But what do I know?
You just said it. That's why I'm asking. And okay. There's a grimace, although she starts to relax around my presence. How long has it been since we met as children? Certainly a long time. She was tiny back then, if I recall correctly.
I'm sure the daughter of the two greatest professors I've ever known is smart enough to know what she's talking about.
Sure.
But have you told him how you feel? And it's been what? 20 years?
20 flippin' years. She liked him for 20 years and she never had the courage to tell him that she liked him. I guess it's difficult for girls to actually... Well, it's difficult for girls and boys as well. I don't know how relationships work. Because I'm a single potato myself. Look at this face. Nobody could love this face. I'm all alone. Forever alone.
17, actually.
Oh.
But no, not yet. He can be a bit dense.
Around you maybe, but around Isabella, hey, they seem to have quite the fun relationship.
I was hoping that maybe he'd notice on his own and...
Well, that won't do. What if you two become husband and wife? He's not to be dense when he's sworn himself to another person. Why, you might just as well consider leaving before the day's even begun.
True that. Hannah definitely has that experience.
If that happens, I'll have to give him a good ear bashing, won't I?
That doesn't solve all the problems in your life, Becky. Come on.
Whoever anyone ends up with, it's not going to be a perfect relationship anyway. There's going to be things you'll love and things you'll hate about the other person. We're just humans.
Just humans. Huh.
It's funny. Here I am, trying to give you advice when you did the very same thing back then. I remember you giving me a makeover when we were still kids. And you were the first I told anyone about my... crush.
Did I? Did Becky? Did tell Hannah about this? Maybe they were quite really good friends. Who knew? I do remember now that she mentions it. Did I give her that yellow summer dress? Or the pink blouse and petticoat? She must have kept some of what I said in mind. It felt ridiculous remembering all of those years later, talking about boys and how they go for crazy pretty girls. As if it's some gospel every woman should adhere to. It was so easy to say such things then. Why me not knowing any better? With me not knowing any better. Though, look at her now, she must have kept some of what I said in mind. Perhaps I did say something good at that time, enough for her to take it to heart. But all that didn't matter in the moment as I mull over what she's just said in my head. What Becky told me is very different from what Mary Ann told me. There's no time to ponder over it, however, as a hush descends upon the once lively crowd. What is that noise? Who came in there? I think it's Luke. It has to be Luke. Or it has to be the creepy lady. It has to be either one. The musical strings and the chatter slow to a grinding halt as the door from the foyer opens. The last of the latecomers should have arrived moments ago. And anyone else this late would simply be too embarrassed to show their faces. So this can be only one person. Or rather, one man. There is only one man who is audacious enough to arrive at his own party so late.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Enjoying the party?
Great entrance, Luke.
I hope I'm not too late in welcoming you all to the right mansion.
You are a wee bit late. Unlike I, who was raised in the spotlight and simply grew used to its presence, he sought it out every second he could, even when there was no spotlight that shone. And I'll never put it against him when he smiles like that. He did so quite brilliantly under the scrutiny when he channels his showmanship. That's what I meant to say, scrutiny. You can tell by the way people's eyes lit up as he speaks. How they listen enraptured, even if all he's doing is a simple greeting. A little wave of his hands here, a little smile there, and a bit of swagger. Oh, he has swag, does he? I'm more swag than him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this swaggy enough for you guys? Isn't this swaggy enough for you? Right. I love the side of him, especially when he looks at me and he beckons me over to humbly share his place. Not a second is wasted as I accuse myself from Becky's side and I make my way to Luke's.
Welcome one and all to our humble abode. Tonight, if you have yet to find yourself in your roles, you are all ladies and lords of the court of your king and queen. If you would excuse my presumptuousness. So, enjoy the feast that has been laid out for your senses as we only allowed the best to be served.
Best. Which is not gonna last long.
Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone.
Alright. I hope nobody dies. You should have added that as well. There's a round of applause, cheers, and even some hoots. Guests approach us left and right to shake Luke's hand and greet him personally, praises on their lips. Just because of this, I do not see her. I do not see her until she dangerously close with fury in her eyes and she's already spitting venom. What? What is happening? Who is she? Johannes restrains her, taking care not to unnecessarily harm the pregnant. Is this Rochelle? But that does little to deter her rage, and the man has no choice but to let her go, lest an unborn child is hurt. Although it might be too late for that, as I see an empty glass of wine in her hand. How much has she embedded?
Are you feeling ill, Rochelle? Perhaps you need to sit down and...
No! Shut it, you munter! I ain't talking to you! I'm talking to this scumbag over here!
Oh, what did Luke do?
You bloody bastard standing there with your smarmy smile!
Okay, this is getting pretty intense all of a sudden. She interrupts me, jabbing her fingers in my direction before she rams on Luke. Even as whispers and murmurs break out among the guests, all I can focus on is the heat of the moment. Everyone, shh, shh. Everyone, shh. This is getting intense. Crowd, people, shh. It's getting intense. Obviously intoxicated, judging by the smell of alcohol on her breath. I'm not ticked off about this little display of hers, at least not yet. But I'm absolutely pissed by the fact that she'd never endanger her own baby by drinking. There is a considerable amount of restraint and grace that I must exercise while I wait for her tantrum to subside. I keep a patient, if tight, smile on my face. Luke's expression, on the other hand, is undecipherable.
Watch your tongue! You're on thin ice, Rochelle.
Oh.
Where's your husband? Who even invited you?
Damn, Luke, you need to shh. You need to shh.
I did.
And I told you with great emphasis not to. Now we have a drunk, hormonal, pregnant woman causing a stir. What is even going on?
Well, you should know she's talking to you, Luke. I'm just about to ask the same exact thing.
I don't know. But Rochelle, do calm down before you hurt yourself. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Where is that husband of yours?
Where is Officer Lee? Get in here, Lee.
Lee! Collect your wife right now!
Yeah.
Don't you fucking talk like I'm not here and you're not responsible, you ass!
Whoa.
You told me that I should wait for you in the garden.
Did I tell? What the hell is happening behind Hannah's back?
Excuse me. What is this nonsense you're going on about?
Crazy talk! That's all it is! Just completely and utterly mad!
What is happening?
Has anyone seen the Chief Inspector?
I am pregnant with your little bastard. You promised me you'll take responsibility.
What the? Well, this turned out for the worst. That was a quick turn to the story. Luke? I mean, yeah, Luke. Luke? What the hell?
God damn it, Luke. I finally got you to talk to me after months of silence, and you do this to me.
I did not see this coming. I swear I did not see this coming, guys. What?
What do you mean you're pregnant with? Luke, is this true?
Luke? Spit it out.
Lies and slander, woman!
Not slander woman. I know the slander means something else, but you called her slender woman. She's about to go slender woman on you if you don't tell the truth right now.
Security! Yo, Hans, take her out of here before she makes an even bigger fool of herself!
Jeez.
No, you do not do this to me.
No, alright.
I was so ready to leave my stupid oaf of a husband. I told you to leave that damn wife of yours.
Whoa.
Look at her. Does she look like she wants a baby?
God damn it.
Does she look like she could take care of a baby?
I didn't know this was gonna take a turn for the worse like this. Oh damn. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. So when we come back in the next episode, we're gonna see the story took a turn for the worst. So we're gonna see what happens. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Smash that flippin' like button, and I'm gonna deliver this as soon as possible as I can, guys. So that being said, thank you all for the love and support. Peace.
Legends never die.